Hello. Thank you for your interest in my new pickups. I'm calling them the Glitterbomb for obvious reasons. This is my one of the custom colors that I'm offering in the light blue holographic. And this one has a neck and a bridge pickup configuration. There are different winds to try to kind of get a balanced sound that works together pretty well. I'm not going to talk about them very much. I'm going to play because I know if you don't like the sound of them, you're not going to finish watching the video. So I'm not going to waste your time. But this is the open sound with the neck pickup, tone, treble wide open, volume wide open. My amp that I'm using today is a Boss Katana 100. It's set on the clean channel with the gain about 9 o'clock, volume about 8:30, 9 o'clock. I've got no effects. The EQ is bass about 10 o'clock, middle and treble straight up 12 o'clock. I've got it set just as clean as I can get it with the gain turned down and everything, just to demonstrate how clean the pickup is. The string balance is something I worked really hard on. I don't use a bar magnet. I use individual magnets, and I tune the strength of the magnet to get the string balance. It's more time consuming, but it really works well. But the string balance, and I'll just have to say, this is strung with 4 strings. It's a Diodario set of 10s with an unwound third. With these thin flat pickups, my experience messing with them is they don't like plain strings. And I worked really hard to try to get a good sound with unwound strings. If you can accomplish that, the cigar box with 3 wound strings is a breeze. As long as you get the string balance good, it's easy. But I wanted a good clear sound. No ice pick in the ear type sound. With string balance and volume. Listen how long that sustain rings out. It is a solid body, but a lot of pickups, if they have the magnets really, really strong, that note dies away in about 2 or 3 seconds. And this does not. It's still ringing. That was another thing that I wanted to do, because I have experienced some pickups with really strong magnets, and they kill your strings. They stop the string from vibrating. Another thing I didn't want. So to demonstrate the sound of the bridge pickup, I was just thinking maybe throw some reverb at this sound before I go there. This is the clean sound, and one of the things that I believe in is if you've got a good clean sounding pickup that does not have its own distortion circuit built in, and some of them sound like they do, then your effects pedals or whatever effects that you're using have a good clean signal to work with to make the best possible sound with. Let me throw some reverb at this and some delay, just so you can still hear the neck pickup with this sound. sound. All right, let me turn that off and go to the bridge pickup now. All right, we're back to perfectly clean. Here's the bridge pickup. And if you like that telly stuff, you know, I'm not very skilled at that, but you get the idea. But well, you throw some reverb at that and a little bit of delay, so you can get an idea of what that sounds like. I hope that gives you some idea what the bridge pickup sounds like. Okay, the reason I started with the solid body is because I wanted you to hear just the pickup with no hollow body electric type flavor. Most of your cigar box guitars, they're a semi-acoustic instrument or an acoustic instrument, depending on how much wood you dish out on your neck beam between the bridge and the body, or the neck attachment point. If you're after a lot of acoustic sound from one of these, you're going to want to dish out the beam right here so that your bridge can vibrate the top more, make more acoustic sound. And this is the acoustic sound of this one. So you get an idea of what it sounds like acoustically. So that hollow body electric sound comes from the bridge vibrating, and it vibrating the strings. The strings vibrate the bridge and the top ends up vibrating the bridge and the strings in return. Every, opposite and equal reactions. Well, that interaction comes through your pickup, and that's what makes that hollow body electric sound. So your cigar box guitars get a lot of that, just inherently with the design. Okay, turn this back off clean. No reverb, no effects now. And I hope you can hear this clean, distortion-free sound that I was talking about. And this, by the way, is the holographic gold Glitterbomb, or Glitterbomb, excuse me. Good strong bass note coming out there, and I don't have the bass. I have the bass actually turned down just a little bit on the EQ. We'll throw some effects at it so you can see how the pickup takes the reverb and some delay. I'm not going to throw distortion at it. We all know what that sounds like. It's easy to get. Turn the gain up, turn the pedal up, and everything responds to it pretty much the same. I just think it ends up being cleaner when you give it a really good clean signal. But, hope that's give you some idea about the sound of these pickups and whether or not it might be right for you on your instrument. I'm going to turn this off now and talk about it a little bit. One thing I did want to show. Let me just plug this back in right quick before I forget. I did it again. Sorry. The quietness of the pickup. They're not microphonic. They're very quiet. Okay. When you order a Glitterbomb pickup, this is what you get. They're in a little plastic bag with an instruction sheet with very clear, long-winded instructions of how to get the best sound that you can possibly get out of this pickup. How to mount it. What your string spacing should be within this certain parameters. A lot of information. What I have found the best way to wire them. I recommend a .047 capacitor, which you might want something stronger than that, but it seems to be working okay. I will say this. It's very hard to take pictures and put them on a website that actually capture glitter, because these it's very hard to take a photograph of glitter where it actually looks like glitter. This is the silver holographic, and this is the gold. I really wanted to do something to kind of set my pickups apart. Glitter's making a big comeback in a lot of guitars now. You're seeing a lot more guitars and not just the old Gretches, duo jets and silver jets and all that kind of stuff. Kind of neat. But I've got a black pickup that has just a tiny bit of flash here and there. It is black glitter, but it's so dark you can't see it. And the black holographic is another option that's a little bit more muted than the gold or the silver. But all the custom colors, I can't make enough pickups to stock everything because they're not cheap to make. Let's just be honest, they're not cheap to make. That's why they're not priced cheap, and they're very time consuming to make. I don't know if they're going to sell. I'm just taking a shot, see if other people might like what I like. My background is in archtop guitars. I've been an acoustic archtop guy for 30 plus years. I've been making them. And I didn't really care about pickups all that much through most of that time. But over the past 20 years or so, I've been getting arthritis in my hands. And that sent me on a path to making guitars for a long time that played easier. Shortened scale lengths, less string tension, bracing the acoustic instrument very light so that it still had a good acoustic sound with really light strings and less tension. Well, I've reached a point now where I'm kind of moving to electric strings. You can only go so far with an acoustic instrument, carving it thinner and lighter. So I'm moving to electrics now, because I can go really light with the strings, not a problem. It's making it easier for me to play. Well, that's I got interested in cigar box guitars around this same time. So I decided to make pickups for those, just to see if I could do it. Well, it turns out I can. And now I'm working on some 6-string designs. I've got one I'm working on that's going to be a 1/4 inch thick, flat, for solid bodies and cigar box guitars. And I'm working on one for archtop jazz guitars. Mainly for myself right now, but if it works really well, maybe some other people are interested in that too. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But thank you for watching this video. I hope that what I'm offering here is something that you're interested in, and you'll be willing to take a chance on one. I'm putting a 90-day free replacement warranty. Doesn't include shipping, but I'll replace it for free if it quits working in 90 days. They're enclosed in epoxy. If it doesn't stop in 90 days, if it doesn't stop working, it's probably going to be fine for the next 30 years. You really can't hurt it. There's no reason for it to ever stop working. The wires are not just going to separate themselves inside the pickup. And it's basically an epoxy potted pickup, the way I make them. So if it interests you, great. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching.